Hello, welcome to a brand new show. We are in the cricket season episode 1 series. So let's get on with the show. Today's show, we are, like I mentioned in my intro, we are episode 1 for the cricket season. And there's been a bit of cricket being around there. I'm not a big fan of cricket, but I'm happy to share it. But if you do like this kind of episodes and series, especially with the cricket seasons just started, subscribe down below, hit that notification and hit that like because I'd like to get 100. Let's get to 200 likes because this is huge. I'll be doing all the latest of the ODI World Cricket 2025, the Women's World Cup for cricket. We got the Australian and New Zealand men's cricket competition, so stay tuned for that. We will let you all know about the Big Bash League, the Australian T20 competition. That will be all shared as well, and the upcoming tour of the one day of Australia and India, and then we're going into the Australia versus England Ashes series is held in Australia. So that's laid down the track, but we're focusing on what is complete. Now, we do have completed the first 3 games, and yes, it's been quick. It's been so quick. The series started, the tournament started back on the 30th of September. Now, I'm only going to be sharing only Australia, the stacks and stuff on. I'm more than happy. There's others like the one days of the the Australian cricket generally. I'm happy to share all that as well on another time here on the BJ show. So I don't want to go back too far away for the generally of cricket, but I want to do it right now here. So I do have some stacks in front of me on the screen while I'm recording, and wow, what a good way to start the tournament with match number 2, which is the second day of the tournament. It was just fantastic. The 1st of October. This is 7 p.m. SA time, South Australia time, and the Australian versus New Zealand, with Australia taking an 89-run victory. They want to make a statement. Was all out for 326 Australia and New Zealand 237, with only, exactly 3 balls left for New Zealand to take the pitch, and very nicely, or basically 7 overs, or just under 6.4 overs overall. So Australia really got, I won't go into much detail, but Australia must started really well. They have very, very good connection in cricket, and I respect them so much. And this is fantastic to have a Cricket World Cup, not just for men's, but for women's. And I personally respect that in a lot of ways. So let's get straight into the second game, which was match number 5. Now, unfortunately, this was back on the 4th of October, same time, 7 p.m. SA time, South Australia time, and Australia taking Sri Lanka, and the game was cancelled due to abandoned. We're starting with the first ball of the game, so very disappointed. And no points were made, but did take on Pakistan, and Australia won the best, 9 for 221 to all out for 114. Australia winning by 107 runs. So it's sports match that we're looking forward to the next couple of games. I'll share up to what I'm going to be reading on my screen. So match number 13. So that will be on the 8 p.m. SA time, South Australia time, and it's the 12th of October. We'll stay tuned because I'll be showing all these in the next week of all the reviews. Hopefully Australia will win all these. India tend to be a very good team, and Bangladesh team is quite good as well. They're hosting these Sri Lanka and India, so joined together as one tournament. Fantastic match. 17, which is against Bangladesh. So that is on the 16th of October. check your local guards as well. Just want to let you all know. We do come to the 22nd of October, which is taking on England, which is a pretty good team, and South Africa. They're in the tournament match 26 on the 25th of October. So, like I said, check your local guards. Go to your website or just generally write the tournament, and I'll share that right now, which is ODI Women's Cricket World Cup. So that's the information. And now we do come to the men's competition. So now we do start with the Australian New Zealand competition, and it's a T20 competition. So over in New Zealand, and we have won a tournament. We do tackle New Zealand, a pretty decent started from the 1st of October. We recently did a tournament against South Africa, and South Africa took the ODI series best of 3, 2-1. So respectful for that. But T20 against New Zealand, the first game, Australia took it. Then no result was made in game number 2. The next game was Australia holding on with 12 balls left by 3 wickets. So overall, Australia won a 2 out of 3 series. They took the series, so well done. Where's the final stats I'll share right now? Was New Zealand 6 for 181, 20 overs, and Australia had 21 balls, like basically 3.5 overs remaining, and winning by 6 wickets, and Australia scored 4 for 185. So a pretty good effort there. And the other game was game number 3 was New Zealand 156 for 9 or 9 for 156, and same was Australia 7 for 160 with basically 2 overs remaining. So a free really, really even, very close, but I think game 1 really opens up the Australia back. Now the men's do take on India, and first game, which will be unsure where this will be played. It is in Australia, but I'm unsure where it's going to be held. So we do take on India in the first 3 series, and then they do take on India in the T20, all starting from the date of the 19th of October against India, which will be a good game, a good rival. They always have good, it's fantastic to see Australia and India back in action for a series of one day and T20. T20 is huge for Australia and India. And then we hit mid-November, which is the Australia versus England series, which what a series that will be. The first one's I reckon, it starts in Perth, so that will be pretty awesome. I can't wait. And we'll let you all know which series starts when as well. So there you have it. I just wanted to let you all know what's happening around of a cricket update, international news, because there's going to be so many other new sport shows coming. We got a soccer show coming, so stay tuned for that. Instead of the Australian Sport Edition show, we're all just joining one mix bag of sports. We're going to be doing a mix of, instead of just separating, like make it a bit more or less, make it a bit more like about that show for about, between 10 and 15 minutes, and my thoughts and reviews and all that, how it's all going to be going down. And we also have the fun of all, that T20 B-Bash League. It's the Australian League. We'll let you all know the time closed when that all started. All right, I'm now signing out. Thanks for listening. BJ Show is out. Bye for now.